All right, y'all, we are here at the track. Boom, Slick Rick. Holy smokes, what a time we have been having. We've been working on this sucker left and right, up and down all day. Got back from the dyno, worked on it until about 2 a.m. Got up this morning at 8. We're working on it from 8 until 10. Got out here, unloaded it, and been working on it the whole time since then. So it has been, man, it's been a lot to work on and get done and get right. Just to clear the air before the 10,000 comments come about. Everyone's like, man, where's Matt? Where's Matt? Matt's working. So Matt's got like a contract doing some electrical stuff in South Carolina. So he's been busy, tied up working, and the races ain't stopping. So we got to come out here and do some racing. So we are probably gonna break today into 2 videos. So we're just gonna shake it down. And the first, couple pulls on this thing are not like super exciting. I just filled it up. Yeah, I know it's got an absolute metric shit ton of fuel.
Go ahead and top it off, or?
That's all right for the first one. I'm not making a full pull or nothing.
You don't want us to top you off?
I'm actually okay with the both of you guys not topping me off right now.
All right. So I mean, we can.
I know y'all can, but we're good right now.
We can top you off.
So we were messing a lot with the brake bias, messing a lot with alignment, messing with some bar angles in the rear, zeroed out the anti-roll bar. So this first pass, what we're gonna do is we are going to do our burnout. We're gonna double bulb. I'm gonna leave like 50% throttle off the trans brake, drive out there, let the power come in, make sure nothing goofy happens, make sure it doesn't drive one way or the other way, nothing weird happens. And that's where we're gonna start. What are your thoughts so far?
I feel pretty good about it.
Yeah, you excited?
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm ready to see the first burnout.
I'm ready to see the first burnout. Roller?
John Force?
Yeah, roller.
I want to square up the tires from all the skidding we've been doing.
Yeah, so we've been having an issue with the brake bias. It's got like a Willwood master cylinder on there with a balance bar, and I don't know if the master cylinder is not sized correctly or not, but I can't seem to get the right brake bias. It wants to be super aggressive in the rear. Like if I lay on them not even real hard, I'd say moderately, it will lock the rear up. So long track, big parachutes, light car, we should be okay. So for the first one, we're just gonna drive it, make sure it feels good and runs good. We decided to come to the racetrack today and make some laps and break this sucker in. So we're excited to make some hits on this thing and make some progress, take it slow, get some data. And I think Kevin Mullen said he's coming down later this week, and Scott's coming up here to help with it. So this is a high caliber car. There's a lot of people that have helped with this, and Devin, I was talking to Devin. Devin did the wiring. Steven Rock Solid Motorsports did the turbo kit. We got Hart's turbo, Proline 481X. This is the big one here. So we're gonna go out here, take it slow. Might be boring to you guys. You guys would be like, well, if I was driving that thing, I would just go and just make a rip right out the gate. Well, when you build one just like this, you can. So we're gonna go out here and shake her down. Very excited, finally getting in a race tech seat. This is big because that's like the most badass, the safest, the most comfortable seat on the market. And I'm finally got it in a car at the track. I get to sit in it and enjoy it, and I'm excited about that. Anything you want to add, old Mason?
I think we're all excited and a little bit nervous,
Yeah. Feel good about it.
I feel good about it. I mean, we pretty much simulated everything on the dyno. So, I mean, we're not really too worried.
It's been 2 years, 3 years since we had to set up a car from scratch. So we're gonna see how we do here.
Here starts the struggle.
Yeah. The new car blues begin now.
Yep.
First pass, I'm not gonna put any GoPros or anything in the car. Just gonna try to just enjoy the moment.
Yeah.
When we were coming up here, I felt like I could have cried because I have so much time and so much money and so much effort tied up into this thing. It's like literally a year and a half, 2 years of my life.
Screw the money, the time and the effort.
The time and the effort and just the headache and the heartache and all this shit. It's just like, I mean, honestly, I don't want to sound like a little fucking wimp, but I almost I started to like tear up, and I was just like, damn, man.
Save it for the big end.
Yeah. No, I'm waiting for a nice number before I start crying. So it's Man, if that guy clears out the motor one more time, god dang.
Clear that thing out for me, Bo.
I can tell you what, after this I'm gonna reward myself with a new suit.
I mean, the way that one smelt when Aaron covered it.
Does it smell?
Dang, Logan.
Tell David, it was still wet. That's why
It was.
coming back.
It's a little damp.
Back up, clear it out. I'm a double bulb. I'm gonna grab the brake. I'm gonna go to like 100% TPS, so it gets like 3,000, 3,500. Back off the throttle, let go of the button, just drive it down and through. I guess I should have the CO2 on, the bottle on, but I just won't have the boost controller on, so that way, like, if the shifter has to bang, it should not get that high up enough to bang the shifter. But I just want to go through, drive it down there. Really try to pay attention to where the steering wheel is, like if it drives really hard right or left, or you feel the power come in, no weird vibrations, no weird noises, no weird like kicks or pops, or feels like it's fine.
It's gonna drive a little bit because it's got rear steer.
Yeah, no, I mean hell, you can drive the black sheet down it and it goes all right. So let's I guess let's hop up in there and see what we can do.
Hey, did it tell you what we wanted it to do?
Hey, it went down the track. You made it.
Bro, it's so hot out. Is it not even hot out?
Dude.
And I just feel
It's
like this?
ridiculous.
Oh my god.
You're gonna need to bust your little fan out.
Dude, it's a lot getting in this car compared to the black sheep.
I bet.
Yeah, this seat's badass though. I literally
That's the first time you raced in one.
Yeah, I said I feel it. Here, watch that door.
I got it. No, I'm just.
I feel like I was built inside the chassis when I'm in this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's built for you.
Yeah, it's badass. It's badass. Overall thoughts? How's the burnout?
Good.
Where can I improve?
Were you in first gear the whole burnout?
No, I went to high gear.
It did?
Yeah.
It just seemed like it didn't have any wheel speed.
I mean, I was at like 5,000 RPMs. All right, boss man's yelling.
Catch you in a minute, boss.
Yeah.
Coming, Paul.
We trying to get it turned around.
We're coming, Paul.
All right, y'all, first pass. I mean, not really exciting. How's the burnout?
It was good.
Did a burnout.
Yeah.
It was crazy because it felt like it was turning a lot of RPM, but it was only turning like 5,000, so I think I need to lay into it a little bit more. But it did burn out good. It tracked kind of to the side. Did you see it kind of track to the side?
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
So I don't know what that, I mean, it's weird. Usually the rolling
It's
burnouts.
like what it did in the parking lot the other day too. Remember how in the parking lot it
Yeah,
went?
same side. Well, it's kind of weird. I don't know. We'll keep an eye on that. It drove straight though, very light power. Pulled like 1.8 Gs, which I mean, like, click the button. 1.8 Gs is like, it's faster than most cars accelerate on the street, I would think.
Yeah.
Just for reference. But we're gonna leave off the chip now. 4,000 RPM on the chip. Try to make 5 pounds boost and run it maybe 100, 300, 150 to 300 feet, somewhere in that range. We're just trying to verify all of our sensors are working. Our shock travel sensor is working. Front ride height, shock travel is working. No drive shaft speed right now. I thought I had a sensor on there. There's no sensor, no collar. I don't know what happened there. I guess that's on me. And we're not going to bump it yet. So after this next one, we'll bump it. So just trying to chip away at it. Hopefully now, we got a good baseline on it. We can start making laps. You know, come back, turn it around quick. So we're gonna go up there, get strapped in the race tech seat. Absolutely awesome, extremely comfortable. I feel so good in there. One thing I am gonna have to do is get a shorter extender on the column.
Too close to you?
It's a little bit too close to me, and it's kind of putting my arm in the like right here, which, you know, if I can get my arm out here where I can be above the bar, I think it'd be a little bit better. But that's just, I don't know, maybe I should have sat in the car before. I guess really until you get to the track and like you try to turn it, you don't really realize. But like when I'm driving around, put my arm above it. But if I put my arm above it, then I'm like holding down for the bump. So we'll get it right. Yeah, he was.
Oh, we got Logan with the hustle.
How you doing, Hollywood?
Pretty good. How about you?
All right.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we do that thing. There's no way it's got enough in it. We're just driving.
Gear
it
change is like,
oh yeah, when it hit the gear change, it was like, and when you lift, it wants to go to the center line. So, I mean, I don't know. It needs. I think I'm steering. I need to put a camera in the car because I can't remember which way I'm steering. I think I was steering right to go straight. The dude from Advance. I was steering right to go straight, but I mean,
we'll find out actually where he was steering at, like down there at South Georgia. I'm going left. No, you're actually.
Oh yeah, I gotta put a camera in the car. But no, I mean, you could tell the car's light because it just like, I mean, would the 60 foot look faster?
Oh yeah, it's way faster.
Yeah. I mean, hey, we're slick
Mr.
Rick.
Travis said. Oh, got the wrong car down here. Mess with y'all today.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
All right, y'all back up here, make another hit. We've been turning around the car. I mean, so far we've just been putting fuel in it, vacuum on the valve covers, looking at the data logs, put a little more power in there. It's kind of like one of those things where it's like, it's not going to act like it would when it's like full tilt, when it's turned all the way down. So it's got little to no shock travel, but it went a very, very surprising 60-foot time. I was surprised, but I think everyone was. I looked at it, I was like, damn, that's pretty quick. Especially we're having no separation in it. I mean, the car is just, we're just shaking it down. I put a camera in the car because I have to put input one way, and then on D-cell, I have to put input the other way. So after we make this pass, a little more power, if it doesn't get better, we're gonna string the car real quick. My man Dave knows my number. He knows it, and he knows I ain't got no tech card. Well, we actually did one because we were private testing. But yeah, so we're going to just like very slow, baby steps, incremental. It's what you got to do. Just get it ironed out. The front end, the doors need to be addressed. They're nice, but
They're already catching hell.
they're already catching hell. And it's not like negligent. It's just like they're catching hell. We have to put safety parameters in on all this stuff. So we're gonna get into making some composites, which I think is badass. So we'll be able to make our own doors and shit like that. So getting in the car is a lot different process. I feel good in the car though. If I could just get the steering wheel a little bit further forward, I'd be stoked. So I think that's something that, you know, we can plan to get better. So this one here again, I click it off like right at 3:30. I think maybe prior, maybe a little early, but it still went a pretty respectable 3:30 time. You know, that's what I'm hyped about. That's what's badass. So we're gonna try it again and see what we can do. Ideally, if we can get it to where it drives straight under power, drives straight in D-cell, then we can really and we can get to separate some. Then we can start going after it. So those are our three things we got to get going before we can really start going after it.
CO2 on?
Yeah, CO2 on. Y'all want to push me up?
Yep. It's gonna be a while.
Huh?
It's gonna be a while. The car just grenaded the strands on the track.
I'll go left lane.
Oh, it was left lane.
Yeah, we're going right lane.
No, I don't know if they're gonna start moving.
You got me? Yeah. Hey, you spell that with a PH or an F? PH. I like that. I can't hear you. it
In process.
when it shifts, it like is a very rapid increase in G-force.
You don't sound like it from the start line.
What's it sound like?
It sounds like a Labor's.
No, it does, but you gotta think that 1200 RPM drop's essentially like dropping the clutch.
Yeah.
Sorry, that 2000 RPM drop. Heck of a shoot right now. How'd it look?
It looked good.
It looks soaking smooth. Like
Yeah, it did look really smooth.
Yeah, it looks great.
I was trying to be productive with my time. Like my ADD was really kicking, so I was like, "Hey, parachute, I'll pack it." Like the guy behind me is lucky he didn't have one.
Jonathan, I'll pack here too.
Oh man.
Well, I'm glad I told you to pull it though, just so that we got.
It didn't get all wonky in the shutdown either. It was pretty good.
It looks great.
Burnout better?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe not so far this time.
Okay. Well, I mean, you guys were yelling, "Oh, there ain't no damn smoke."
It's getting ready to cool off fast. All I gotta say is very successful day so far.
Yeah, it is.
Three trips to the starting line, 3 times down.
Hell yeah.
Smooth, getting John comfortable back in the car. Who knows? By the end of the night, we might try to fill his muffin cap back.
A few moments later.
Man, I was just testing how the pollen tread was on these tires.
Oh yeah?
How close the wall was that? I was turning that.
It looked a lot closer than the line was.
I was turning
It
left.
looked
I
like
was,
you were 2 feet, but the
listen.
line was like 3 feet.
I was turning like a son of a
I
bitch.
bet.
I was like left, 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 left. That's like an iRacing when they're like, "You still on your outside?" I was just kept turning left. I was saying to myself, I never really worried about hitting it until I was like, I was just, we're gonna put a car in the air, check everything, nut bolt it, string the rear end. I might try to like recenter the rear end because it just wanted to drive right that whole time. I got that GoPro in the car, which is still going. Can you turn that off for me?
Sure.
And I'm gonna review the footage, see what I'm steering, see what's going on, and I mean, hey, that was definitely faster up front.
Yeah.
Still zero separation.
It was weird.
I might need I felt like Matt Bell that whole time.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm
Matt
watching
Bell,
you and the car's just like...
the front end came up and I'm just like, this is what Matt Bell feels. I thought I wheelied at 300 feet, to be honest with you. Hey, Scott, hop in. We gotta go get my ticket. I gotta get yelled at now for reckless driving. Look at FC. What you think, my guy?
First of all, I was about to have to
He grabbed me. He was
pull my belt
terrified.
off and beat your ass.
We're good.
I mean, that was
Yeah.
a lot of horsepower
He
out
wasn't
yonder in
having
the pollen. But I knew you weren't gonna lift. Sounded good on that two-step though. That's my bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, bye.
All right.
Get out of
Come on
here.
back. Hurry up.